Some buddies told me that the pacing was too slow in my previous video. Today I fixed that. This is the Bone Zone. Pick up and play. It's a phrase that used to be used a lot more often in the video game industry. Games that require little commitment and get you into the action quickly. Geometry Wars. That's a pick up and play game. Earth Defense Force. Yeah, I'd call that a pick up and play game. Planet Diver, Race the Sun, you get the idea. The hidden gem of this video, Iron Fisticle, is one such game. A game undoubtedly inspired by Smash TV. Developer Confused Penguin designed Iron Fisticle to be a satisfying romp through many floors of a dungeon to recover the
giant turnip of great significance,
which was stolen by the flying purple people eater, turnip eater, I don't fucking know. Like I said, pick up and play. Nobody in their right mind should care about the plot for a game like this. In case you're not familiar with Smash TV, I highly recommend you give it a try sometime. Gameplay here is pretty much a twin-stick shooter. Just substitute guns for medieval tools of destruction, tools that vary in degrees of usefulness, which harkens back to that Nintendo era of, don't get that power up, that thing sucks. Strive for the spread shot, not the flamethrower, know what I mean? Unless it's this flamethrower. This one's alright. Your base weapon, the throwing axe, is viable enough. Shoots straight, doesn't push you back, and kills most early enemies in one hit. I just realized how much this game reminds me of Gauntlet. But if you really want to feel the power, make a beeline for the arrow power-up whenever it spawns. Remember, strive for the spread shot, not the flamethrower. God, this thing is a liability. You'll be collecting a lot more than just power-ups. Like most of the arcade games of legend, Iron Fisticle showers you with enough food to feed the state of Kentucky. Early on, it's a variety of fruits and vegetables, but in later levels, you'll start finding burgers, hot dogs, french fries, and even the odd slice of pizza here and there. The devs at Confused Penguin,
Pelican, for fuck's sake!
really knew how to reward skilled players. Yeah, give me that floor pizza. And what exactly is the purpose of this legendary smorgasbord? Well, it pumps your score, but more than that, your score is also the amount of experience points you have. That's right, friends. Iron Fisticle is a goddamn RPG shoot 'em up. Collect enough points and you'll level up permanently, unlocking either a stat boost, item, or a new power-up that will become available for pickup later in the dungeon. As for boosting your stats, which are movement speed, attack damage, and power-up time, these can be upgraded for your current run by purchasing or picking up their corresponding icons. They can also be upgraded permanently in shops, allowing you to start new runs with already upgraded stats. This means that Fisticle has two ways to play it. The first is when you buy the game, steadily getting upgrades and just trying to get to the first boss. The second is hours later, after you've unlocked all upgrades and permanently boosted your stats to the max. At this point, it's basically a standard arcade game, with getting a high score being the main goal.
What? What the fuck?
But wait, we're not done with the power-ups just yet. There are also letters that spell bonus. Collect them all to receive a
bonus boner.
Trademark A skeleton. It's rare, but if you manage to complete a full set of colored gems, prepare for a positively bazonkers power-up that lasts for the remainder of the current room. As you fight your way through the dungeon, you'll come across bonus rounds that are an excellent chance to add some coin to your coffers. I really like these little side-scrolling challenges. They control perfectly and give the game some much appreciated variety. At the start of the review, I said that Iron Fisticle is a twin-stick shooter, but that's not 100% accurate. While you do use the left stick for movement and the right stick for firing, the direction you fire in is locked to 8 directions. You aren't allowed a full 360 degrees of aiming like in Geometry Wars. This wouldn't normally be a problem, except for the fact that you can't use the face buttons for firing. It's difficult to know when the game will start firing in the direction you want because of the analog stick not being quite in the right position. I believe the correct term to use here would be dead zone. Were you able to fire with the face buttons, this problem would not exist, since you could alternate between the two depending on whether you need precise aim or spray and pray. The music is decent enough. One of the tracks is kinda repetitive, but the boss theme is actually pretty sweet. And just look at that explosion of goodies. Look at that multicolored score bonus. That is charming as hell. Now hey, remember how in my first video I said that my goal was to show you hidden gems? Well, that's the thing about hidden gems. They're hidden. Ugh, fuck me. It happened when I was searching Google for Iron Fisticle cover art. There it was. Cover art for another game that looked very similar. A game called Iron Fisticle. Surely this is a coincidence, my brain said before I looked up the game. No, it isn't. And don't call me Shirley. Iron Fisticle is indeed a sequel to Fisticle that I completely missed. Okay, saying sequel is kind of a joke. Fisticle is more of a remake with some changes and additions. Like a more advanced bonus round that's still a lot of fun. And 4-player co-op. Oh, that's nice. But tell me, why in the fuck did they take out the boss theme that I like so much, but keep in the repetitive track from the dungeon rooms? Though I still really like both games. I'll need to play Fisticle for a while longer before I decide which one I prefer. Should you buy them both? I don't know. I can really only speak for Fisticle right now. That game is absolutely worth a purchase. Goes on sale for really cheap sometimes too. But, is it better than The Witcher 3? No. Maybe next time. Ugh, another review in the bag. I was getting tired of my word processor constantly trying to correct Fisticle to Testicle. Iron Testicle would be a very different game for sure. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, and I hope you stick around for more. Please leave a comment if you have a hidden gem on Steam that you think I might enjoy. This is A Skeleton, signing out.